Hyvä päivä.
Hello?
Yeah, my name is Warren McLaughlin. I am calling from Australia. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hyvä. What's your name, please?
My name is Kristiina Vainio.
Okay. Look, I've been making complaints to the Finnish Justice Department for many years about the mistreatment of my Australian children in Finland, and I have plenty of evidence, but I've never been able to get anybody to have an honest look at my evidence and compare the statements and the actions and the recorded statements of the accused government employees to the Penal Code of Finland. I've simply never been able to find anybody that's willing to do their job, and I'm hopefully getting better at this. So if you just humour me for a little while, I could perhaps get you to see that I am actually telling the truth by asking you a few questions.
Yeah, well, I think you would recommend you that you call the Ombudsman office.
Yeah, I know, but we're talking about extreme human rights violations, and we're talking about a whole department that is criminal.
Yes. Well, the center which you are not now calling, which I also represent,
Yeah.
is a promotional body. We just do research and publish articles and awareness raising on human rights, but we cannot take any stand on any individual cases.
Well, I have plenty of evidence that thousands of Finnish children are being subjected to brutal, inhumane, and degrading treatment and punishment in psychiatric children's homes. All right, okay, and my son is actually in a life-threatening position and has been for many years. They are simply poisoning him to death with drugs, and so this is so hard to believe that the police won't take me seriously, and they will not honestly investigate my evidence or honestly compare the recorded statements and actions of the accused psychiatrists to the Penal Code of Finland. They simply refuse to do their job because what I'm claiming is so outrageous or so crazy that they just automatically assume that it couldn't possibly be true, and therefore they don't never honestly investigate it. But if you could just humour me for a little while, I could ask you a few questions, and then perhaps you could see that I am actually telling the truth. Would that be okay?
Yeah. Well, there is no actually any point in that, because I am not able to do anything about it, because the center, as I said, this is not inside our mandate. So I would recommend you to call the Ombudsman's office or put it in writing and send.
But I've done it many times. I've done it many times. I've made many official complaints. I've actually physically been to your office many times. I've made many official complaints with every Finnish. I have literally contacted, believe me, thousands of people in the Finnish Justice Department for more than 10 years. Okay? And we've got a nation, look, basically the whole government is asleep, except for a few individuals that I haven't been able to find yet. And look, if thousands of children are being put in a life-threatening position in Finland by the psychiatric drug industry, then this classifies under the definition of genocide in the Finnish Penal Code. And so anybody who's not willing to risk their life to stop that, or at least not willing to honestly investigate my evidence to see if there is something that needs to be stopped, doesn't deserve to work for the Finnish government, and full stop. You know what I mean? I mean, look, if I could, anybody is not willing to risk their life to save the lives of thousands of Finnish children, it doesn't deserve to call himself a human being all they have the right to do is call themselves an animal, right? You know.
Well, but if you have sent this information to the Ombudsman office,
Yeah.
they will look through it and they will get back to you.
Yeah, but they have many times. But see, telephones are a medium of communication. There are many ways of communicating with people. Like, for example, you know, you can send them emails, you can write them letters, you can make official complaints at the Parliamentary Ombudsman's office, you can send text messages, you can make videos, and on. Or another one, a really old-fashioned one, is you just meet somebody face-to-face and talk to them. Right? There are many ways of communicating, and I use all of them, okay? And right now we're having a telephone communication, right? Okay, so if you could please, look, if I could if I'd just like to give you a clue that I'm actually telling the truth here, okay? Look,
I'm afraid because there is nothing really that I regret it, but there is nothing really that I can do
I understand, but look, I'd be perfectly happy to send you some evidence, right? By email.
To process it further, unfortunately, because this is not the type of mandate we have.
Okay, but if you could just be so kind, look.
And education on human rights, and this is, and we cannot take any stand on any individual cases. So if you have sent the information to the Ombudsman's office, so they will act upon it.
Well, I've sent it many times, but you see, look, and what was your first name again, please?
Kristiina.
Kristiina, and your last name?
Yes. Vainio.
Vainio, is that V-A-I-N-O?
Yes.
Okay, look, what's your email address, please?
You can find it on the website. It's parliament.fi.
Okay, so Kristiina.Vainio@parliament.fi.
Yes.
Okay, look, now, look, if you could please be so kind, Kristiina, just to listen to me for a minute or two, I'd just like to show you that I'm actually telling you the truth here. Okay.
Okay. So that if you have, you send the materials by email, because this is really, as I told you, there's nothing I can do.
I understand, Kristiina, but look, if you...
So I need to continue with my work. I hope that you, and I'm sure you will get an answer from the Ombudsman's office.
Well, yeah, but see, Kristiina, I'm not looking for an answer from the Ombudsman's office, because I know the purpose of the Ombudsman's office, one of the purposes of the Ombudsman's office is to hide the crimes of the Finnish psychiatric industry, right? What I'm looking for is a hero, somebody that is not afraid to lose their job or their life if necessary to stop this torture of Finnish children, including my children, right? And if you just be so kind as to let me, just for a minute or two, ask you a couple of questions to give you, just to show you that I'm actually telling you the truth here, please.
Yeah, well, I have to, go back to my work now. I regret it, but I just recommend you to contact the Ombudsman's office. Okay.
Okay.
And I wish you all the best. Okay, bye-bye.
Kiitos, moi. Well, that was a good one, wasn't it? So that gives you a window into it. I'm not responsible, and you need to see that person over there. And this is what it's all about. I'm sure most of them aren't evil. They just want their paycheck, and they want to do what they're told. And it's incredible. This is how the death camps came about in Germany. Step by step. This is where this road leads. Okay, so that's a good one. Okay, signing off now.